and pull the trigger, and you can't make a mistake. You can't possibly hit anything that doesn't suck.
You'd have to make sure that the individual people got paid to be sterilized, right? That
Well,
would be the way to do
fine,
it.
fine, blah, blah, blah. I just don't think I have to make sure. Like I said, I just don't think you could turn on the steamroller and point it in any direction, and you just can't lose.
So I was thinking you could open clinics where you pay people to get sterilized, but the problem is
Yeah,
that
or you could just
the
fucking
government would
walk
have a
down the
problem with
street
that.
with a really big hammer and just squish the fucking things because they're too fucking stupid to be breathing. I mean, the people in some of these countries aren't just dumb. I mean, they're dumber than chimpanzees. Fuck, they should make we should make deals with the chimpanzees.
There's actually already a woman that's doing that. I forget what her name is, but she actually pays mothers who are addicted to drugs to get sterilized so they don't have kids anymore.
Yeah, they got that in Britain, a little charity doing that. But, yeah, I mean, it's these tiny steps, but it all adds up. You need people that have some sort of right, sensible agenda, and that's the right, sensible agenda. But I'm just saying, as a world problem, we are, the biggest superpower world leadery thingy, and I'm just saying we can set memes. We can badger these people, and we can nag them, and we can make cartoons about them and tell them, you're having too many babies, you dumb fuckers. And we could like drop propaganda from airplanes on top of them saying, sew up your vagina, you skanky fucking cunt. Why don't you wait till you're 18 to have a baby, you dumb bitch?
So should we expand the use of drones now? So we're not just going to target. We won't just target terrorists. We'll use them as population control.
Condom drones, gigantic condom blimps, right? Just blimps. It'll just be spewing condoms, be spewing out of the blimp. Use these, you dumbass.
We'll use drones for population control.
Why the fuck not? Yeah, I'll use everything. I nuclear drone fucking condoms or something. I don't give a damn. But the disgrace is that the smart people won't do that. The smart people aren't smart enough to figure out that we're driving right into the brick wall of idiocracy. I mean, it's got idiot written right on it, and we're just saying, yeah, let's go plow 90 miles an hour into that wall that says idiot on it.
Greetings, fellow idiots.
Cartoon character of all time! Yay! Oh, it's... Yeah,
It's me, Gary.
Yes, I understand. The 14th Monty Python guy, that got replaced 17 times. He would have been great.
Your wrinkles have gotten worse since I last saw you.
My whose are? My wrinkles?
Your wrinkles.
Oh no!
Yeah, your face doesn't look too good, Gary.
Well,
You're aging quite badly.
Your hairline has receded a whole another inch since the last time I saw you.
Hardly as much as yours, Gary. You don't look too well.
I think I'm the same. I was born with a big giant brain forehead. That's how I was born. Brain. Big brain.
And you guys follow this idiot. Wow. I'm impressed.
Gee, he comes into the room all snarky, doesn't he? You're looking like a hunchback or something. You look like... the internet is it's not too good for my health.
Oh, Gary, I've missed you.
Yeah, well, I can't say the same, so I won't. But whatever, doesn't matter.
But Gary, you're the fun in my life. You're the comedic relief. You're the clown I get to laugh at.
Whatever. I'm a lot of things to a lot of people. So, fine. Laxative. I mean, all kinds of different things.
Anyhow, I'm just gonna sit here quietly and watch you ramble.
Excellent idea. I vote for that. Sitting quietly. Yes, it's one of my favorite things to do, sitting quietly. It's an acquired taste,
Those
perhaps.
MRA guys made a response to you.
An MRA guy made a response to me? For what?
No, to sad and depressed.
Sad and depressed?
Which
Oh,
one?
he-
Which one
No,
did that?
this guy. No, Sad and Depressed, aka Cases and Materials, runs a channel called MRAs Exposed.
Whatever.
Are
I
you the
don't.
one that keeps on
Girls
commenting on
to
my
confuse
videos?
me. Okay.
No, I
It's
don't call him. I'm not even subscribed to you.
girls to confuse me. All right, but I really don't like it when guys are confusing me. So just stop it.
What he said. So,
Exactly.
which one made the video about me exactly? Just quickly.
Nobody would make a video about you. How could they possibly make a video about you? What would they do? What would they complain about? Hey, that guy made a video about his shoes. Why did you make a video
Possibly.
about your shoes?
I don't make videos about my shoes.
Oh, yes, you do. Isn't that what all your videos are about, your shoes?
When you actually watch one, then you can comment.
Well, that's all I ever got out of one. Something about your
Sure, I
shoes.
didn't make a video about shoes.
That's all I could think of. I couldn't figure out what it was about, so I just figured it
Oh,
was
that
about
fat
shoes.
drunkard. Yeah, he's a suicide case. I can't wait for him to go and kill himself.
Oh, whatever. Exactly. I can't wait till everybody does that.
Well, you'd be the ruler of an empty world, Gary.
Oh, yeah, fine. That's,
Be
you
full
know
of
what?
us.
I can't think of a better fantasy. Yeah, I just love that. Ah, ruler of justice, just complete bleak land. Yes, no fucking nothing. Yes, nothing. Sounds perfect. Yeah, exactly. I could just, what, I could just go 7-Eleven hopping forever. No
So
problem.
did you get any word on the dead guy? And the
No, I haven't
suicide
got
and
any
everything?
word on the dead guy, except that he's probably still dead. No doubt about it.
Oh, bugger. That's so much bad luck for the poor guy.
Well, whatever. He was a nice guy.
Troll.
I
Fucking
Yeah,
troll.
nice guy. I don't know what the fuck happened. The whole thing is screwed up. Indonesia sucks. I don't know why the fuck people go to these fucking crazy countries anyway, but whatever. The whole thing sucks, and it's just kind of depressing. But whatever. You want to make jokes
May
about
I
it?
ask one other
Make
question?
jokes about the tragic end of a decent fellow. Go ahead, make jokes like you just couldn't give a shit because you suck.
I
Go
don't give a shit.
Go ahead. Yes, it's all very funny. People commit suicide in rehabilitation centers in Indonesia, and it's all very funny.
Sad, bro.
I hate you. Yes, I hate you. I hate you. He didn't strangle. He bled to death in a bathtub or something like that. But whatever.
Yeah, that guy, he
Oh.
hangs out
I
on
was trying to do a
TinyChat.
forced
I've
joke,
gone in
but
a
I
couple
couldn't.
other rooms before, and I've actually seen him like hanging out in random rooms. I don't even go on TinyChat. I've just gone in a couple of random rooms once in a while, and I see this guy.
He's a
in there.
notorious YouTube troll. This is what he lives for.
Yeah, I don't know if he lives for it, but he does do
Well,
it.
I'm quite serious. I don't care. I literally don't
I
care that
understand
he's dead.
you
Oh
don't
no,
care.
another drug addict
Yes,
to the
troll.
facility.
You're the ultimate troll. You know that?
And that's the part that's just a waste of my time. You're not going to provoke an emotion out of me, okay? I'm not going to play with you, but I'm just going to say, don't think I'm too stupid to know you're just being gratuitously offensive for no good fucking reason.
Well, I'm doing it to be gratuitously offensive. That's a brilliant reason for me.
I don't think it is, but whatever. I wish I could find out something that you cared about. Maybe you have a little pet frog or something, and he's got a crooked leg, and I could mock him and make fun of his crooked leg and humiliate the fuck out of him and make him jump out of his little dish and dry on the fucking stove. And then you'd be all tragically upset, and I'd really like to make fun of it and mock it and just make jokes about it, but I don't know any of your little secret love affairs with your little secret little,
I don't care about anything.
you know, whatever other kind of friends that you've made with whatever, a can of whatever, oatmeal, I don't know. I don't know who your best friend is. Who's your best friend?
I don't
Chair.
have friends.
Chair.
Yeah, the chair. You can
Yes,
insult the
exactly. So yeah, well, I don't know enough about Chair to properly humiliate him, but I'm sure there's something I can humiliate about the Chair, and I can make you feel bad because I humiliated the Chair. But I'm not going to waste my time doing that because everybody's stupid. And I'm not stupid.
I'm sorry, it was rude and unfair to chastise the poor dead
It's
guy.
okay. You don't have to be sorry. You don't have to be anything. Just shut the fuck up. That was going to be your plan. You said, I'm just going to sit here and be quiet, and you're not doing it.
Alright, I'm gonna do it. I swear I'm gonna do it. I'll
Hey,
succeed this
thank you
time.
very much. Jeez. God. Dies. My nuts have been getting more sensitive lately, so I'm sure I have cancer or something. So, yeah, very soon. I should be dead soon, and then I will be free! I'll be done! It'll be all your job then, fuckers! You can do this shit every week! Ah ha 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 ha! Ugh, I'm gonna laugh so hard when I'm dead. So anyway, what else is news? So what comes first? Reality or our perception of reality? Wow, isn't that an important philosophical question? I mean, why, this is what people really, they waste time trying to figure this out. Like something like somehow the universe wouldn't exist unless we thought about it. You're like, no, they can't really believe that, can they?
Well, reality created our perceptions, so reality came first.
Yeah, I just don't know how you can see it any other way. We're just such byproduct all over the place.
I mean, reality created us.
I don't know what that means. Okay, yes, reality created us. Whatever. Does that mean something? Sorry, I don't really understand. Possums create little pieces
No,
of
sorry, I'm
possum.
just lagging a bit. But I was just trying to say that, yeah, reality came first, then reality created us, or whatever, yeah, sorry.
Yeah, well, I'm still don't know what the hell that means. Yeah, I got this new nicotine juice, and I think it's giving me pneumonia. Guess I'm allergic or something. Yeah, juice. Yeah, you put nicotine in vaporizers, and it's called an e-cigarette. Yeah, I've heard of that. All right. Hey, Wayward was a test tube baby. Yeah, that might be a good theory.
That was a what?
Yeah, he looks like a test tube baby, doesn't he? Doesn't he look like if there was going to be a test tube baby, you're like, oh yeah, that's what a test tube baby would look like.
What's the point of having a test tube baby?
Well, I guess the point is that if you can't, your parts don't work, like your fallopian tubes are too fat or something.
Oh,
And
okay, I
little
got you.
get in there, you have to test tube baby.
I don't think so.
Yeah. Well, whatever. So, soon it's going to be like that, though.
No,
I mean, nobody.
no, I know that. I'm saying if you knew my mother, you would not think so.
She wasn't good at chemistry, is what you're saying. I get you. Yeah, yeah. She couldn't mix nothing in no test tubes. You know. She couldn't even piss in the toilet, the dumb bitch. But, yeah, I mean, sooner or later, you're just going to go to Walmart, buy yourself a, bun in the oven kit, and, easy bake baby, that's it. And so,
It
people
probably
get
will
rich.
be. It probably will be at Walmart too.
Yeah, I mean, it's just going to be horribly disgusting like that. Well, for an extra $4.95, you can have it automatically dosed with Prozac. So you can buy for a little extra, yeah, you can have it pre-Prozac. Prozac your fetus.
That'll guarantee that he'll never become an antinatalist, because if he's on Prozac his whole life, he'll never be depressed. So then he won't ever come to the realization that we all have.
Well, I don't think that's true actually. So poop on you. I think people on Prozac actually get more depressed. They're so depressed they don't even know they're depressed. So they say when somebody asks them, "Are you depressed?" They're like, I don't know, I'm on Prozac, man. I don't know what the fuck I am. So they take that as a no, because they don't know how to answer the question.
Bad to be addicted to anything, you know?
Well, I don't think it's about addiction. Prozac isn't exactly an addictive drug. Whatever.
If you try to get off it, I mean, I've heard horror stories about people who try to get off the antidepressants.
Why? No, but those are always people on Prozac, and you can't believe them, can you? I mean, come on. You can't believe somebody on Prozac. Oh, it's so hard to get off Prozac. No, it really wasn't, but I'm on Prozac, and I just lie all the time.
Doesn't it give you all kinds of crazy ass side effects like weight gain and impotence, or is that something else?
Yeah, well, sometimes it gives you the opposite, so yeah, you just kind of hope that you get the good side effects, you know. Sometimes you get the perpetual erections, and it's all good, and then, yeah, and sometimes you get whatever, fat eyes. Just kind of depends. Gotta hope for the best, I guess. Yeah, I mean, I took some of that.
They'll try to give you another medication to deal with your side effects, and then that one will give you side effects, and then before you know it, you're taking a dozen different medications.
Yeah, that's what my $400 an hour psychiatrist did with me, you know. Puts me on one drug, and I'm saying, hey, this is fucking me up. And says, okay, I'll give you some tranquilizers. See if that calms you down. You know, yeah, that worked really good. Yeah, okay. Uppers and then downers. Oh, very clever.
Wonder if the cure is worse than the disease.
Well, I don't know, but yeah, I have to admit that those little red pills that he gave me were amazingly, I mean, the side effects were just amazing. Because I had perpetual erections, and I could masturbate for hours, and so that part was just so much fun.
That's good to know.
I could watch 4 movies. I masturbated
Oh my god.
4 movies. I mean, I really did, literally, right? I mean, I would watch a triple feature, okay, and masturbate all the way through all 3 movies.
Gary, is that all you could do with permanent erections?
Well, I'm just saying.
Why didn't you?
I'm just saying, as a sexual side effect, I was like, this is pretty damn good. And even when I heard that the drug might give me a stroke, you know, which I ended up having a few years later, I was still like, well, maybe I should take it anyway. I mean, it wasn't doing anything for my depression, but yeah, I have to just admit that it was kind of fun, you know, to like break women. I mean, I was actually breaking women. I mean, I was having sex and they were like, oh, it's enough already! I can't get off of me, you fucker! You know, so it was just, you know, you lasted forever. So that was kind of fun. I mean, it made it all very challenging, I guess is all I'm saying. It was really fun when you can't climax and you're just like, oh man, I can't climax. And so it really was like, you know, climbing the mountain or something. You really got the idea, like, I'm going to figure out how to get to that finish, you know. So it was good.
So that was like one of your hobbies, like that's before the internet came along. That's the kind of thing you would do.
Well, it was great exercise. I mean, it was just good in so many ways. I'm telling you, it really kept me in shape.
How Evan Ender's very curious, isn't he?
Yeah, I mean,
just sitting up in here asking all these questions. I think he's got some feelings for you, Gary.
Oh shit.
No, I'm just curious what he did before the internet existed, because you know there's 10, 15 years there. He had a lot of time to fill.
Yeah, well, I did a lot of wasting, that's for sure. I mean, I had a decade that was just a lost decade. You know, 30 to 40 was just, forget it. It was just a waste of time.
How'd you survive when you went through that decade? I mean, just having anything to eat or living anywhere.
Yeah, it was rough, I have to admit. I mean, I didn't have any money, and I wasn't on, you know, I didn't have assistance or anything else, so I was, you know, it was, you know, the winters were tough. I didn't have heat, didn't have hot water, you know, life was just kind of nasty.
Oh, you
But
poor creature.
Yeah, but, you know, yeah, I'm sort of in that mode again where I really don't need much anymore, so it almost doesn't matter.
Did you work during it, or were you completely just isolated during that decade?
Well, it's always off and on with work. You know, I had some years where I could make some money, and then some years where I couldn't make any money, and you know, so it was off and on.
You poor underprivileged creature.
Well, whatever. It wasn't, compared to what other people have been through, it wasn't, wasn't the worst of times. I've been really lucky.
Yeah, me too. I wasn't one of those people being tortured or something, so... Yeah, I've been able to be lucky, so I don't care about them.
Yeah, well, whatever. Everybody reacts to their luck in a different way. You react as a petty, weaselly, piece of shit, motherfucking cunt bastard, and I react as a grateful, humble person who recognizes some obligation to try to make things better for others.
Yeah, I care so much about others. People are the most important thing in the world to me, and reduction of suffering is very important. So,
Yeah,
I thought maybe
well,
killing everyone would be a
I
great
just
way of
don't get
reducing
feel
suffering.
for that at all in your basic demeanor and behavior, so I tend to doubt that that has anything to do with anything real. I tend to think you just kind of run over, you see something in the way and you just run it over. And you got garbage in your car, you just throw it out the window. I tend to get the sensation that you just don't give a fuck about anything. But whatever. So be whatever. There's lots of assholes in the world. You're just one of them. Anyway,
Maybe you can fix me, Gary.
I don't know. Do you think it's really possible? You think there's some kind of wire inside of you I could just bend the right way and something would go right for a change? I don't think so.
I want to try and be a better person.
Well, don't try. Yeah, that's like the Buddha thing. Let's do the Buddha thing. Don't try. Yeah. And if you don't try, it'll happen.
I thought that was a Yoda thing. There is no try. Do or
Alright,
do not.
doesn't matter. Yeah, there's no try, there's just do. That's right. So don't bother trying, just do, fucker.
I will do.
Okay. I'm just saying the game ain't that complicated. It really isn't. Well, I mean, it is on a personal level, I have to admit. It really is hard to play this game from your one little pukey square, because you can't do shit. So unless you get a bunch of jackasses to join in, it's really hard to get anything done. So you gotta play a power game of some kind. That's just not my style. I mean, people keep talking like I'm some sort of fearless leader or something. I really don't want the job. I just ain't the type for it.
I know why they talk that way. It's because they're silly. Hero worship is a bad thing.
Yeah, I don't go for any of that crap, but it's not even the hero worship. I'm just saying that this expectation that there's some people that are willing to kiss the babies and do all the bullshit it takes and be supportive and do all the and I ain't one of those kind of people. I'm just not leadership quality.
Yep, no kidding there.
Oh. Oh, her name's Brittany. Oh, she changed it. Oh, okay, so that's much better. I like that. Yeah, Brittany. Brittany. No? Okay, never mind then. She had some shit written on her shirt. Dare. Oh, dare. That's one of those bad things, isn't it? Isn't it like some kind of I don't even know what it is. Some kind of police thing or something.
It's like an anti-drug campaign that they teach you in like 6th grade. They make you sign a pledge.
Yeah, that's pretty lame. Ew. Ew. Yeah. Oh, God. Drugs bad, okay? Except for coffee and LSD and, let's see, what else do cops do? I guess, marijuana. Cops all smoke marijuana.
Did they try to get you to rat on anyone you know at that program? Because with me, they actually tried to have us say who we knew who did drugs.
Yeah,
And
I
they're
just
like,
the narc thing is just so
I was
evil.
too young because 6th grade I didn't know anyone who had done drugs in 6th grade.
Yeah, when we were in school, I remember there was a couple of narcs, and they were all connected with the cops, and it's like we actually wanted to kill them. I mean, we were actually like, yeah, we should really, we really should kill them. We should kill those guys because they suck, man. Narcs suck. And you'd have TV shows like whatever that was, like Jump Street or 16 Pussy Weasel Street or some kind of jackass TV shows about narcs. And you're like, God damn, they have TV shows about narcs. I mean, how the fuck can they make heroes out of little narky, squealy, motherfucking, backstabbing, lying cunt bastards? Oh, I hated
seems like
narcs.
you went to a rebellious high school, Gary.
No, it's just I went to a high school and we were rebellious. Yeah. Me and
You
my
said something about your graduation that they created some kind of scene.
Yeah, no, I mean, it was the 70s, fucker. That's right. Yeah, and then everybody turned into like an asshole. So we were like the last generation before everybody turned into a fucking asshole.
Yeah, no one in my high school did shit like that. I envy you.
Well, I mean, no, we had it really good, I have to admit. I mean, we had a high school where we actually had a smoking lounge, and we had a grove. So we had a smoking lounge where you could smoke cigarettes that was right next to the school, and then we had a grove where there was like grass and picnic tables where you could go smoke pot. And so it was like, so
Man, that'd be fucking awesome.
the school newspaper was called the High Times, right? That was the name of the school newspaper, the High Times.
Yep, I'd have reported you all. Bunch of drug addicts.
Yeah, well, I'm just saying,
Another guy.
those were sort of good times, I have to admit.
Was that in Louisiana?
No, it was in fucking right here in Mendham. It was
And
right here in Mendham.
I didn't realize you've been in Mendham that long. So you moved from Louisiana to Mendham when you were in high school, and you've lived there ever since.
I moved to Parsippany from Louisiana. I went to Parsippany, New Jersey. I was actually born in New Jersey, right? And then 2 months after I was born, my father got transferred to Louisiana. So I lived in Louisiana until I was 7, and we moved back to New Jersey again.
You mentioned Gary, you mentioned your generation. Do you think that there's a huge difference between them, or what?
No, I just think everybody's an asshole. But I'm just saying, I mean, obviously, everybody gets gapped. I'm just talking out of my own nostalgia bullshit. But yeah, cars kicked ass back then. Everything was better back then. Everything sucks now. Yeah, that's the way it looks to me. But I mean, some of this stuff is true, though. I mean, you could get a job at a machine shop and make $30 an hour and live a nice middle class life, and you didn't have to go to college to have a decent job, and so life was better. I just think life sucks now.
Yeah,
The world sucks. People suck. Everything is a lot suckier it's just my impression that if I could go back in time to 1973 or something, I'd go back because it sucks now.
Because I don't know, people talk about the old generation thing, like baby boomers and Generation X and all that kind of stuff, and I didn't know if you had any thoughts on that.
Shit, because you just sound like some old coot. Back in our day, we walked with shoes that had heels on them and things, and
Translated, that means the old man has gotten old and he doesn't get any more sick, so he's better about the world. That's what it means to say in English.
To some sort of let's compare times and all that shit. I'm just going to admit that I'm completely subjectively biased, but there is a truth to it, though. I mean, look, the music kicked ass in the 70s and the 80s. I mean, a lot of things kicked ass. And a lot of it was just inevitable peak, right? Some of the stuff was like, you land on the moon, And it's like the human race sort of peaked. 1969 just kind of peaked, and then everything just started going over the edge, and and then it was just crash and burn.
Yeah, translated. When I was a young man, everything was wonderful, and I got laid, and I was still pretty, and the girls liked me. Now I'm an old bastard, and the world sucks.
Well,
I
I feel
understand.
it's exactly backwards, though. See, it's exactly backwards. Because I can get laid in a minute now, and I just don't give a fuck. Not that I don't want to get laid, but I just know that it is going to make me happy, right? I know okay, I got laid, and the next day I'm going to say, hey, shit, I'm not getting laid right now, so that sucks. So I know it's not the answer, but I'm just saying, but whatever. Fuck you, just shut up. I thought you were going to just shut up. Shut up.
Yeah, I'm gonna shut up.
Yeah,
So
I'm just,
was-
let's not do
Harry, was
conversations
Jimmy
about
Carter?
nostalgia. Let's not do conversations about nostalgia, but I think there is an important conversation about the idea of peak wisdom and peak intelligence and peak, I think we all know the game now, more than at any time.
Good
And
or bad?
it's like, even in the 60s, people were still owned by culture. And it's like that whole thing is just broken down. Like from like Elvis even. You can go right back to Elvis or something and say that was like a tipping point. And it's like the world just started breaking down, and people just started seeing people for what they are, and basically just saying, yeah, everybody's an asshole.
Weren't they kind of doing that in the 20s too?
Yeah, I guess you